Hi, Al Lewis here again. This is another bowling alley design that I came up with mainly to make a smaller bowling alley and to experiment with a semi-automatic pin setter using the string pin setter type of design. And I made this a two-thirds scale candlepin alley to get the weight down and get the size down. And I styled it to be similar to the 1950s and 60s ball bowler in the arcades. I always liked those designs, and I wanted to buy a ball bowler, but the cost is very high nowadays, especially with shipping. You could spend anywhere from $7,000 to $10,000 buying a ball bowler that works, and including shipping. And they're rather large, so I decided to build one myself. And you can build this for way less than 10% of the cost of a ball bowler. This one uses ski balls for the bowling ball because they're the right diameter for a two-thirds scale candlepin bowling alley. And it also uses custom-made pins out of 1 3/4 inch dowel rod that I cut up and then painted for bowling pins. Now you can see that this is a standard size candlepin bowling pin from my previous bowling alley, and these are the new two-thirds scale. So this is the working end of the bowling alley. The pins are picked up by rotating this drum, and the strings are attached from the drum through individual bushings to straighten them out and pull the pins straight up, and they're attached down to the top of the pins. There's extra string that you have to put in there, extra slack, to allow for the pins to move around the bowling alley when they're hit. So to reset the pins, you pick them up. I got one already there, and it swings around, but it hits this foam strip on a bar, and that dampens the oscillation. And then you can lower them down. Then you rotate a couple more times to give extra slack, and then you're done. The balls get caught into the same trough as the pins. And what they will do is they will roll down as soon as the pins are taken out of the trough. The balls are released, and they will roll down to this exit down here, and they will be caught. And you can see that this system is quite adaptable to an automatic pin setter, or at least a little bit more automatic than this, by putting a gear motor onto the rolling drum, and then some kind of conveyor scoop mechanism to pick up the balls from the bottom, bring them up to an added external gutter along the length of the bowling alley to return them to the front.